As many of you know, Emily and I are getting married here in a few months, and it is extremely stressful. I assume if you have been married before, you probably know how stressful it can be. And I'm very excited to get married, but this whole process makes you not even want to do a wedding. You're just like, damn, we really should have just gone and getting eloped, thrown a private party, for you and your closest friends. And the toughest part is really the guest list. Because you're like, we both have such big families. So it's like, where do you draw the line? Because, some family members you just don't talk to. But maybe there's a sibling in the family that you do have a good relationship with, but the other one you don't. So then it's like, well, do you just invite the one sibling you have a relationship with and don't invite the other? Those are the tough questions, that you have to answer when you're doing this party. And then you got to sit there and you're basically paying. And if you invite people that you don't have a relationship with, you're paying all this money to throw a party for somebody you don't even talk to, you're probably never going to see again. So that's really tough. And then people get upset. Sometimes friends get upset. And then it's like, the parents are very excited to see us get married. So they want to invite some of their first cousins and then their kids, and you're very glad that your parents are excited to see you get married. But then it's like, do I invite friends? Do I invite family? How much of outside family that I don't know do you invite? That's why it's so stressful. And then you gotta sit here and you gotta pick out all these songs. So now we have to sit here and we have to learn a wedding dance. Then I have to learn a first dance with my mother. I gotta do something with her. I don't know what we're gonna do because she's not a dancer. So we'll figure out something fun to do. And then we have to pick out all these different songs. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just baffled at how many people are paying tens of thousands of dollars to get married. Thankfully, ours wasn't too crazy expensive. But I've had my friends tell me how much their parents are spending or how much they're spending in total. And it just absolutely blows my mind. The first few wedding venues that we looked at were all going to cost us about $50,000 to get married. And if that was going to be the case, I told Emily, I was like, we're just have to go get a load. I'm not throwing a wedding. But thankfully, the wedding venue we found, they have a off-season rate, and that was a lot less expensive, which was great. Um, the wedding's beautiful and everything, but I just don't know. It's just hard for me to justify spending that much money for a 1 day party. I feel like eventually these wedding costs have got to come down. Um, Really, really just fascinating. But we're coming into the home stretch of this wedding, and on one hand, it's very exciting. On one hand, you're really stressed, and you just want to get it kind of over with. I feel like, but hopefully, it will be a great day for all of us.